we will see what has been wrought because of that. But let's look around at these mega states we see. Delhi, Egypt. This is a massive Egypt. The Byzantines being pretty big themselves. Al-Andalus being an empire, so it looks like the Iberia conflict is done. France has taken over or lost its southern half, as it usually does. Germany is a thing. The Empire of Italy is also a thing. Pomerania is a thing, and Russia. Interesting. Lots of empire. It feels like this is a little bit more empire than we normally get. With that, let's just jump right into our normal progressions, like faith. Christianity has one faith, and it's Catholicism. There are some Coptic, but for the most part, it is Catholicism. I think this is our first time we've seen a map where it goes from Western Europe all the way to the steppe. Just one Catholic, homogenous religion. I wonder if we kept going, would they eventually continue to spread it across the whole world one way or another? Who knows? Let's do culture now. With all this division, I wonder how much culture happened in its own. Looks like the Greeks did a good job of spreading their culture around here. Like I say, culture is a pretty weird thing with just AI only, because sometimes they are able to actually fill all their 8 slots, and sometimes they just don't. And it's probably due to the fact whoever's the cultural head not having enough prestige or other resources to do that. Let's jump to the kingdom map mode. See if there's any big additions. Looks like Tahert has taken parts of Africa. France has gobbled up Lithuania. Yeah, but lots of interesting things there. It's actually pretty tamed. I feel like normally we see a lot more expansion, but no. The Mongols also did a pretty good job of expanding over here. They did stop around the steppe. I feel like that's what I saw in the time lapse. They didn't make any states though. No huge Mongol states, which is interesting and weird that didn't at least make 1 or 2. Like clan is where the Muslims are, and feudal is where everybody else is pretty much. There is a republic, the Burgundian Republic. Ooh, it's starting to see that a lot more, where just random republics get formed for one reason or another, which is fun to see. Anything else republic-wise? There's a couple theocracies, but yeah, there is a republic within. Pisa has formed also a republic and controls a decent amount of time. Military strength, I think we know who it is. It's probably the Egyptians with how much land they covet, about 232 counties, and the Byzantines, probably at their height, they had probably maybe close to that as well, but now they're at 201, and then Delhi's at 210. Okay. And then France, and then Bolivia. Very surprising. And the Carlings in charge there. How much have the Carlings finished their? Yeah, that's what I thought. The Carlings have finished all their dynastic things. So what have we learned from this little time lapse? I think the biggest takeaway from this one is that we saw a huge shift. I thought Orthodox was going to be the one who was going to take over just because the Byzantines were so powerful, but I think at one point they just kind of everybody converted one way or another. I would like to see at what point they did that, because it'd be interesting to see when the last Orthodox was in charge. It seems like, so when did you die? You died in 910. So it looks like for whatever reason everybody converted pretty quickly from Orthodox to Christianity. I wonder if it was just, yeah, one way or another they just decided they were going to make the switch. Everybody seemed to have been convinced that Catholics was the main religion that everybody should convert to, even with Orthodox still having such a powerful force in the Byzantines. I wonder if that guy had not converted so early, would the Orthodox faith had been doing crusades against them? Yeah, it'd been interesting to see if there were any like major crusades, or how often they were called. How is the Pope doing? How's the Pope man doing? He's doing okay. He's making about 1,000 gold because of all the different tidings he's getting from the realms. The Catholic realms is paying him 926 gold. So he's not doing bad. He's not doing bad for himself at all. I think that's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And as always, have a good rest of your day. Ciao.